Emerald leader from New York, Monique Bellinger. Give them a round of applause. Thank you guys for joining us. And what we wanted to do is just highlight what these levels of leadership mean in personal lives. And so, Ashton and Devin, I'm going to start with you guys. Ruby, 6-star leaders in Advocare. Just tell us, what does Advocare mean to your family?
Advocare means the world to our family. There was a time, I just remember the day we got married, wondering how I was going to provide for our family, and finances had always been a struggle for us. There was a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. Our first son, we got pregnant with our first son 2 weeks after being married. It was a great honeymoon. But I remember 5 years ago sitting in our first success school, and I caught something. I caught the spirit of Advocare. I caught vision, I caught hope, and I knew that this was something that could change our lives. And just to kind of fast forward to the past couple of years, we've been able to take our kids on more vacations in the past 2 years than ever before. In the past 6 months, our 3 boys, who are 7, 3, and 1, have been to the ocean twice. You guys, I didn't have that growing up. I grew up in a single parent home. My mom worked super hard, and that just got us by. It was survival. But Advocare allows us to give that to our children, and that is priceless to us. We've been able to pay cash for birthdays. I mean, these were things that we could not do early on in our marriage. And, thanks to Advocare, to all you champions out there, that's the financial benefit, but the personal benefits are priceless as well.
Awesome. Ashton, tell us, obviously you don't reach the Ruby 6-star level by accident. So tell us, how did you guys get to this point in the journey?
I think more than anything, it's been consistency. We've always shown up. We've moved 5 pins in a matter of 5 years, and that has been incredible consistency for our family. And really the mindset that it took to do that was, we did Advocare when things were easy and seemed like everything was going great. And we also did Advocare when things were really difficult. There was actually a time in our business where right before a mixer, we had our car repossessed. And there was a flood of emotions, let me tell you, that went with that. But we had 2 choices. It was either to be distraught or to go inside and put a smile on our face and get that mixer done. And that's what we did, because that was the only thing that was going to change our circumstances. And I will never forget sitting in the seats at our first success school and seeing our end from that beginning moment, and knowing where we would be, and knowing that we're not quitters in our family, and that we have a team of champions and many other that aren't even here yet that need the freedoms that we have and beyond.
Congratulations. Will you just tell us in one phrase, what does Advocare mean to your family?
I would say, happy wife, happy life.
Smart man. Explain that for us.
That's hilarious. I am truly the happiest when I am doing Advocare. I am the most fulfilled. I am happy as a mom, and it's just completely transformed who we are as people.
You guys are champions. Give them a round of applause. Thank you guys. I'm going to sneak over here to Monique. Monique, thank you for joining us. Tell us, how long have you been a part of Advocare?
I've been on products for about 4.5 years now, and intentional with the business for about 2.5, 3 years.
So tell us, in the beginning of your journey, why did you get started with Advocare? What was it that you were looking to accomplish in the beginning?
Well, honestly, when I got started, I was a broke, insecure, and exhausted single mom of 3. I was working 3 jobs. We lived in a basement, and life was hard. When I saw Advocare, I saw an opportunity to gain some time with my kids. I miss them terribly, so I saw it as a chance to supplement enough to get one night home with my kids.
And so obviously, I mean, Emerald 9-star level, significant leadership in Advocare. You've been able to achieve some of those freedoms, but now at this level and at this point in the journey, what is Advocare doing for your family currently?
Put it into words, right? It's indescribable. I have the ability now to be there for my children all the time. I go on field trips, I bring them to school, and I have the flexibility to just work when I want to, how I want to, from where I want to, and it's allowed me to be that mom that I've always dreamt of being, and still provide, which is, it's just incredible.
And I know we talk a lot in Advocare about time flexibility, and I know that's something that's been created for you, and I know you have a special short story that you want to share about how Advocare allowed you to have time flexibility when it mattered the most.
True. My grandparents pretty much raised me growing up. They gave me everything. And last year, actually, at leadership, I got a call while I was in Dallas that they had taken my grandfather to the hospital and he wasn't doing well. He was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And we weren't sure, how long he had. And because of Advocare, I didn't have any stress. I was able to be there for my grandfather, for my grandmother. I didn't have to check my bank account if I could have enough gas to get there. If they needed something, I was able to bring it. And I could work alongside of him. I didn't worry about providing for the family, and I was able to be there for the last 6 weeks of his life.
And in one phrase, first of all, that's amazing. And so we're so thankful that Advocare allowed that for you. But in one phrase, tell us how, if you could encompass your journey and how you got to this point in one phrase, what would that be?
One phrase. I'm going to say the same, show up. But what I want to tell you, regardless of your circumstances don't define you. And when I realized that, and I realized that you define you, Monique, in the actions that you take each day, that's what got me in gear to put my sponsor to work, to get on three-way phone calls, and to make those pockets of time work. So your circumstances don't define you, you define you each day in the choices that you make.
You're an absolute champion. Give both of them a round of applause. Thank you guys so much.